Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Daredevil will form an army of street-level superheroes in Daredevil, Born Again Season 2, which may lead viewers to wonder if Spider-Man will be among them. Born Again Season 1 ends with a loose adaptation of one element of the Devil's Reign storyline from Marvel's published 616 universe, which saw the Kingpin, Wilson Fisk, use his power as the mayor of New York to outlaw vigilantes. Daredevil formed a team of Marvel superheroes to oppose Fisk in the comics, something that Born Again Season 1 set up in its finale. There will, of course, be numerous differences between the 616 version of these events and their MCU adaptation. In the comics, Fisk enforced his anti-vigilant law with subunits of the Thunderbolts. The MCU version uses the Anti-Vigilant Task Force, an original creation but an understandable choice, given that the MCU's Thunderbolts * film will be released less than a month after Born Again Season 1's conclusion. Daredevil's army will also not be able to include the same heroes as its comic iteration, though viewers may still hope to see Peter Parker join its ranks. Spider-Man's position in the MCU is complicated due to the character being co-owned by Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures. While Spider-Man can have starring roles or co-starring roles in MCU films, it is unknown to what degree he is allowed to appear in live-action TV shows. If Spider-Man were to appear in Born Again Season 2 in a cameo or other minor role, that could further complicate matters. The complexities of Spider-Man's TV rights aside, it is understandable to assume, or hope for, Peter Parker to join Daredevil's army in Born Again Season 2, as he is one of the few street-level MCU heroes known to be active. Moreover, Spider-Man is confirmed to remain an active crime fighter in New York by the ending of Spider-Man: No Way Home, and even a throwaway line of dialogue in Born Again Season 1. Other potential members of Daredevil's army are the MCU's other Netflix-era heroes: Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Colleen Wing, Misty Knight, and the Punisher. While a small role in Born Again Season 2 seems unlikely, Spider-Man may still find himself tied into Wilson Fisk's anti-vigilant agenda in a different MCU film. Spider-Man is set to star in his long-awaited fourth MCU solo film Spider-Man: Brand New Day in 2026, which may see him grappling with now being an outlaw for his crime-fighting activities. Even if he does not appear in Daredevil, Born Again Season 2, the events of the show's first season will surely affect Peter Parker below the New York skyline, casting long shadows along the bustling streets. The air buzzed with excitement, for fans of the Marvel Universe awaited a monumental announcement regarding the future of Daredevil. Born Again. Word had leaked that in Season 2, a new hero might swing into action: Spider-Man. As the rumors heated up, speculation turned into anticipation. What could this crossover mean for both characters and their respective storylines? A city in turmoil. The streets of Hell's Kitchen had grown dark once more. A rising threat loomed in the form of the Hand, an ancient and powerful organization that sought to engulf New York City in chaos. With Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin, still lurking in the shadows and manipulating events to his advantage, Daredevil, Matt Murdock, found himself in desperate need of allies. He understood the gravity of the situation. The scales of justice were tipping, and the city's safety was at stake. But how would he reach out to fellow heroes? Matt, a steadfast guardian of his neighborhood, relied heavily on his local contacts and connections. While he pondered this question, his thoughts wandered to the youthful, vibrant hero swinging through New York, the amazing Spider-Man. The call for reinforcements. Meanwhile, Peter Parker was just getting back to his feet after a grueling face-off with a new iteration of the Sinister Six. Tired but undeterred, he received an unusual summons from an unexpected ally, Matt Murdock. The two men had crossed paths before, their encounters often colorful and fraught with misunderstandings. Nonetheless, respect had blossomed in the midst of their banter, and Peter recognized the importance of this new mission. "Hey, Spidey," Matt's voice crackled over the phone, filled with urgency. "I need your help. The Hand is back, and they're stronger than ever. New York needs us, all of us." Peter felt a rush of adrenaline. "Count me in, Daredevil, but what do we do about?" "Let's not discuss that now. Just meet me at Josie's bar tonight. We'll hash out a plan." The gathering of heroes. Later that evening, Josie's bar, a sanctuary for heroes and a hideout for those who knew better, was filled with tension as Matt laid out a strategy against the Hand's resurgence. Peter swung in through an open window, executing a casual landing. "Anyone order a wall crawler?" he quipped, cracking a wide smile that immediately lightened the atmosphere. "Spider-Man," Matt said, his serious demeanor returning. "Thanks for coming. The stakes are high, and we need every possible ally to take down the Hand and get to Fisk." As the two leaders discussed tactics, the room slowly filled with familiar faces. Jessica Jones leaned against the bar, Luke Cage nodded with that phantom smile of confidence, and the dynamic duo of Iron Fist and Colleen Wing stood ready for another fight. "Consider our fists and your webs an army," Luke grinned, cracking his knuckles. Jessica rolled her eyes but couldn't hide her smirk. "Just remember, we're not just fighting ninjas," she reminded. "We're taking on a well-organized crime syndicate led by the most dangerous man in the city." Training day. In the days that followed, the team gathered in an abandoned warehouse for combat drills and strategic planning. They established a plan that would allow them to tackle the Hand, both together and separately if need be. Training sessions turned competitive as Spider-Man's agility complemented Daredevil's unparalleled senses. "Come on, DD." Peter laughed in between sparring bouts. "Can you even keep up?" Daredevil smirked, dodging a web shot. "This isn't just a dance party, Spidey." As the sessions persisted, a camaraderie blossomed, illustrating the intersection of their vastly different approaches. Peter's lighthearted nature contrasted against Matt's grit. They learned to navigate their differences, producing a synergy that only the most unique partnerships can forge. A brotherhood of heroes. While Spider-Man had always thrived as a lone wolf, he began to appreciate the idea of teamwork. He found solace in the group's shared mission and the balance each hero brought to the fight: strength, expertise, and determination woven into a fabric of undeniable unity. However, as their plan began to materialize, the stakes escalated. A series of eerie messages from the Hand suggested they were tracking their whereabouts. Peter's conscience weighed heavily as they prepared for an impending battle against forces that seemed insurmountable. The climactic battle. The climactic episode showcased the alliance of Daredevil's army as they came together to thwart the Hand's plan of destruction. Spider-Man, swinging through the shadows, added a layer of dynamic maneuverability to the battle, complementing Matt's agility and sensory range. Together, they orchestrated strategic strikes that had the core as victory was within reach. Kingpin revealed his true intentions, leveraging the chaos to regain control over Hell's Kitchen. Dread swept through the heroes as they realized Kingpin's deeper machinations: manipulation, betrayal, and ultimate power. Redemption in unity. In the final moments of the showdown, it became clear that triumph over such evil wouldn't come from individual glory. United, Daredevil, Spider-Man, and their allies fought with unyielding resolve, turning the tide against the Hand and exposing Kingpin's plans. They unlocked the victory that lay within their faith in one another, solidarity forged in the trials of battle. As the dust settled, victories were shared, and newfound friendships elicited laughter in the wake of peril. Peter and Matt exchanged knowing nods, affirming that their alliance was only just beginning. Epilogue: Seeds of Future Adventures. With peace restored, the heroes parted ways to their respective missions, but they knew this wasn't the end. Hints of larger cosmic threats loomed, igniting whispers of another crossover. A deeper narrative weaved through Hell's Kitchen, hinting at future alliances. In the twilight of their victory, Matt Murdock and Peter Parker stood atop a skyscraper, surveying the city they vowed to protect. They understood that although separate, they were now part of a larger tapestry of heroes, woven together by hope, promise, and a shared determination to keep their world safe. "See you around, Spidey," Matt smiled, tossing Peter a friendly nod. "Always, Daredevil. Just don't think you're getting rid of me that easily," Peter laughed, leaping into the night. Thus, Season 2 of Daredevil. Born Again promised not only a thrilling continuation of their stories, but a celebration of unity among heroes, each fighting for the very soul of New York City, intimately linked by destiny and a shared purpose.